could we be looking at the next leg down in the overall stock market? So with that being said, we're going to take a look at the SPY, which is the S&P 500. Now, what I have pulled up here is the weekly chart that I want you guys all to kind of take notice of. If we look at the last 2 weeks, we had significant red weeks, especially with the sell-off that we had on Friday. It just seemed like there was no support, anywhere in sight, right? I mean, every intraday level of support was just continuing to get broken through on Friday. Now today we did try to bounce intraday, but we did get that overall gap down in a lot of stocks. So what I want you guys to take notice of is on this weekly chart, we are well below the 20-day moving average. We got rejected already 2 weeks ago at the 50-day moving average, and today we are closed below the 10-day moving average on the weekly time frame. So I'm going to keep this very, very short and sweet. If we just look at these all-time highs here of 479, big drop with a dead cat rally, big drop in a dead cat rally. Could we be looking at the next big drop? Now, in order for us to say that the bulls are not going to allow this to happen, we would realistically need to start to bounce here and chop around and go sideways. And we're really going to need to start to reclaim that $417 level. Now, in order for us to really say that this downtrend is over, the bulls by far are going to need to reclaim that 50-day moving average, which we got rejected at 3 times before. So you can see every time we kind of pop up into this 50-day moving average, yes, we get a matter of 1 to 2 weeks where we kind of try to hold above it, but we really don't build any higher highs on top of that 50-day moving average. And then we get rejected. And once we get rejected and start to close below, it's normally a big downward slide. So what I'm looking at here, not really interested in anything swing trading or anything, out for the next 30 to 60 days on the SPY until we get back over short-term supply. Short-term supply for me is the 5-day moving average. That's going to be over $414. Everything that I'll be looking at on the SPY is going to be to the downside. The reason being is we've got a lot more room to the downside than we do to the upside. We've got supply here, 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 and here. That means that as soon as we come into these price levels, we are going to get rejected. We're going to chop around. You're going to have dramatic moves to the upside, followed by the next hour candle, dramatic move to the downside. It's going to make for a not so pleasant trading experience. So if you're a newer trader, you want to really focus on levels that are going to give you clear paths to where if they do confirm, and mind you, you're not going to be able to sit and take 10, 15, 20 trades each and every single day. I know the beauty of wanting to be a day trader is coming into the markets and clicking a bunch of buttons, buying and selling and making money and, showboating all over the internet. But the truth of the matter is it's not that easy to do. It's not that seamless. Sometimes there are days where you are going to get chopped up. Some days there are days where you have to identify that the price action and the volume is just not on your side. You need to have a plan. You need to understand where to exit a good trade or where to exit a bad trade. And with that kind of being taken into consideration, I want to take part in trades that are going to allow room to make money, a little bit more follow through, a little bit more. If they do confirm, I know that I've got some space to kind of get down into that next demand zone or supply zone, depending on if we're going long or short. And the best trade setup for me right now potentially is the short setup through $401 on the SPY. Through 401 is a macro flush on a weekly time frame down to 381. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to come down 20 points in one trading session, but what I'm saying is there's a lot more room here down that's going to provide clear opportunities than to try to bounce. Now, if we go to the daily chart and let's see what we're looking at here, I think that anything below 401.25 has room down to 399.36. So you got about a $1.50, $2 worth of room. Now, your macro levels that you need to watch out for is the 399.36 is going to take you to the lower channel level here on the linear regression. It's the middle channel level on the linear regression channel 50 demand zone. That's 397.80. So what you would be looking for is anything through 401 down to 399 and anything below 399 on the daily candles close takes you to 397.80, and bet everything you got that if we do start to lose 397.80, things will get very, very aggressive to the downside. You can see nothing but open space here. If we kind of go to the 4-hour time frame and kind of see what we're looking at, we did already lose this level of support here. What I would be looking for on the 4-hour time frame is anything through $400.36 down to a price of $395. We can see this flush happen very, very quickly. Again, it doesn't have to get there in one shot. We could definitely get down to $395, $396, and then bounce, consolidate, and then reject some more. Again, on the 4-hour time frame, our next macro level of support is $386. If we do look at the 1-hour time frame, we are trying to bounce here. It did get rejected. Again, going to be a very, very choppy trade back up to the upside. As you can see, all of this supply here is going to be all resistance. Now, what I would be looking for on a 1-hour time frame is anything through $400.51. Definitely has room down. You're going to play with 3 to 4 points to the downside. Again, you know, if you're starting to get to some of the smaller time frame charts, you're really not looking for big extended moves. You're more so looking for short intraday trades. Okay, so anything for me below 402.69 definitely has room to this consolidation of around 451, and anything below $400.51 definitely we're going to have to ride and look at a different time frame to see what our next level of support is. Hope this video helps you guys. Let's just take a quick peek at the 15-minute time frame. We are boosted back into this lower linear regression here. You can see a lot of price action, a lot of floor down here at $400. If we do start to lose $400, that definitely is going to be a macro flush. Again, if this does want to bounce, you would be looking at resistance of 404, 405, 50, and 407. Those are the levels that I would play off of. I know a lot of you guys like to trade the SPY, so definitely figure out what time frame you want to trade. Are you looking to trade? Are you looking to scalp? Then you're not going to be looking at the weekly time frame. If you're looking to put on a day trade, then maybe you don't want to necessarily be looking at, you know, if you're looking for a longer day trade, you might not be necessarily looking at the 1-minute time frame. Maybe you want to look at the 15-minute, or maybe you want to look at the hourly or the 4-hourly. If you're just looking to play a macro break, say on a daily candles high or low, or a 4-hour candles loss of support, then we could take a scalp position using a 5-minute time frame or a 1-hour time frame. We just need to make sure we have those levels marked out. For example, I'll do one for you very, very quickly. If we take a look at the 4-hour chart, all I would do here is mark out this 4-hour low. I don't care what the stock does to the upside, but as soon as we lose $400.45, I will short this on a scalp. Again, if you're scalping, you're going a little bit bigger on your sizing. You're going to get in, you're going to get green, and then you're going to start scaling contracts out one by one by one by one by one. Obviously, hold a runner. Your maximum potential is 395 on a potential day trade scalp using the 4-hour time frame here. So this is our 4-hour demand. If we do lose that 400, we do short that. Potential is the lower Bollinger Band here sitting at 396, 395. Hope this video helps you guys. If you guys are interested in learning how to day trade, you guys want to make money, you guys want to be consistent, you guys want to trade with other traders, get access to my strategies, the works, make sure you guys visit evolutiontraders.com. Make sure you guys join the Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys all in the next video.